Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess. This is your weekly love reading. So it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, there will be an extended reading in Vimeo. If you click on the link below in the description box, it will take you there. So let's have a look and see what we've got coming up for you, Capricorn. I'm just going to pull some animal spirit cards and then we're going to look at the past, present and future energies of this love relationship. So what does Capricorn need to know? What energy is coming out for Capricorn for love and relationship? We have three cards. We have frog, we have owl, and we have beaver. Wow. Okay. I actually feel like there's three people here, Capricorn. I feel like there's three people, three energies being presented here. Whether it's a parent-child energy, whether it's a third party, whether it's a couple and a friend energy, it's not making itself entirely clear yet because the beaver, the main relationship seems to be this owl and frog, and this beaver just seems to be someone that's kind of tagging along for the ride. So I'm not sure why they're there, but they seem to be someone that is being considered by a major party here. There is a sense that, so who do I feel like you are, Capricorn, in this? Who do I feel? I'm not getting a strong sense of you being any of them. So like you said, you can flip any position depending on what's resonating with you. It's kind of complicated, this, because it feels like this owl definitely, one person's definitely got their eye on somebody else, but there's someone very dependable in the background to them as well. So it could be a sense of they have a partner. This is kind of the energy that's coming out now. It does feel very third party-ish. I feel like someone's totally unaware of, or has been totally unaware of, their partner's eye on someone else, quite a pointed eye as well. The owl has a very fixed gaze. And so the owl has their eye on the frog and they see this as someone that they can attain, that it is someone that they can even prey upon. It's someone that they feel like they could have if they wanted to, or it's someone that they could even destroy. And that's pretty harsh. The word I'm wanting to get is devour. Okay. So there's something interesting about this this energy. So I actually feel like these two are kind of connected, but this is an interest that one person's not telling the other person that they're interested in this other thing or person. Now the froggy is very, very small, so it can also represent a smaller, younger energy, or even a child as well. So it could be, like I said, it could be a parent relationship as well that we're dealing with here. One parent could be a lot more concerned about the child than the other. The other one's, again, oblivious. There's a sense that one person's just rolling along happily, like, isn't the world wonderful? Isn't the world great? But the other person really knows, the other person in the relationship. So I feel like these two are in some sort of relationship, and this frog is, there's something that's kind of disconnecting these two. This person, the beaver energy, doesn't know what's going on here. And so I feel like, yeah, this owl is actually potentially concerned about this frog, or potentially, like I said, it's a parent that knows something about a child that the other person doesn't know, or it's a person that knows something about a friend that the other person doesn't know, or it's someone that actually fancies somebody else and hasn't told their partner. And so it's this complicated third party kind of thing where it's not necessarily even, because these two seem even in power and this person seems much smaller and diminished. That's why a lot of the time I am getting a childlike energy with this, like a parent-child thing. And I feel like the owl is holding the secret for somebody else. And so, yeah, there's a secret here, Capricorn, that's being kept from somebody. And two people know about it and one person doesn't. So we will look into the past, present, future energies. We also will delve into this a little bit further in the Vimeo extended reading, just to sort of see. We'll see what comes out in this reading and see where we land. But yes, there's definitely a secret being kept here between those two. So let's pull some past energies. It was complicated by 3 of them coming out, Capricorn. I'm like pulling 3 cards. So now I've got to work out. Usually I just intuitively feel who belongs to what, but it's now lots of cards. So let's see. Past, present, future energy for Capricorn for this love relationship. So we have the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. For the past. The present, we have the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Cups for the future, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. And at the base of the issue, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe someone's wanting some kind of independence here, and that might be what the issue is around this. Now, again, like for the recent past energies, we have the 6 of Cups, which is very much a childhood energy here. So if Froggy isn't related to a child or a younger person, a younger energy, it could be related to something or someone from your childhood. It's got that energy to it with this 6 of Cups. There's an innocence to this energy, an innocence to this person trying to recapture some kind of happiness that they've found in the past previously. So, but yeah, again, with these cards, the Knight of Swords and the 5 of Swords, I'm getting very much this is connected to family because the beaver is very much a family person. But the Knight of Swords, I feel like the person like the owl energy, the person that understands and knows what's going on with the younger energy, that knows about the secret or that something is being kept from the other person, the beaver energy. I know this is sounding complicated. Hopefully you can follow this, Capricorn. Basically, they're wanting to take action to try and help this person. So the owl is trying to help the frog. The beaver energy is very much the other person that just wants their blinkers on. They don't want to have to deal with the conflict. They can see that as just conflict, and they see it as kind of something petty that they don't want to be involved with. It's someone avoiding conflict here. So, and there might have been conflict in the past that they're not wanting to be involved with. So the present energy, we have the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. And again, it's a case of, I feel like there's been some kind of this secret has been a bit of a surprise, like surprise, or there's something unexpected about it. And so this, again, it's a page. So it's this younger energy coming and going, hey, guess what? This is really who I am, or this is what I'm about, basically revealing the secret here. And it's kind of slightly unexpected. There's an element here that is unexpected, but it actually, with the owl energy, it brings a lot of happiness. With that Star card, there's a renewed sense of hope here. So whilst one person, the owl energy, really felt like they needed to take some action in order to swiftly help this person that was having trouble, the frog energy, suddenly things balance out again here, and it's like, well, okay, this is really what was behind everything, and this was really my secret. It's actually a good secret. It's not a bad, scary secret. And so it's like this breathing sigh of relief, like, now I can move on. And then the beaver energy, the person with the blinkers on, is just kind of like going, everything seems normal. Chaos has gone, everything's gone back into an equilibrium, flow has come back into all the friendships, and there's a nice harmony and status quo. So it's sort of like, yes, I'm off here doing my own thing over here. I've moved on to some other new idea or project, something outside of this that's taken my interest. So thinking everything's okay. So in the near future, we have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So this could quite literally be a child moving out of home here, or someone's leaving a dynamic. Someone's leaving a situation here that they haven't been finding fulfilling. They're moving on with their lives, and one of the parties, the owl, has given them money, wants to give them money to support them in this journey that the frog feels that they need to go on. They need to go on this journey of personal growth here and really find out what it is that who they are. And this creates conflict in the relationship between the two, the beaver and the owl energy, like the two kind of parental energies here, really, because it's very much like one person thinks they should be given money to support them and help them, and one person doesn't. And so, yeah, it causes conflict in the relationship. So, yeah, I am kind of getting quite strongly it is more of a parent-child relationship, but you could always, because the owl is so dominant, the owl feels very much, and again, like because the energy around this is the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this is the child or the younger energy searching for some kind of independence here, especially financial independence as well, which is where that conflict might come in with the two sort of parental energies really coming in. So let's pull a card for the angels. Let's see what the angels have to say around this. So basically it's sort of like a younger person leaving a status quo, branching out on their own, finding their own independence, finding their own freedom. And there's a sense of, do we financially support them or not? Because they're looking to be independent. Do they need to learn that themselves? And so there's all this sort of energy. It brings, everyone's got different relationships to money and how people should learn to deal with their money. Should they be given something to help them kickstart something, or should they go out and just find it themselves? And so, yeah, that sort of brings this conflict. I do feel like there's stability between the owl and the beaver, but I think the conflict also comes in that the beaver energy is kind of wanting to avoid the conflict, and only kind of really, unless it's something that really bothers that beaver energy, which is money, they're like, I'm just going to stick my head in the sand. So we have messages from the angels. We have communicate clearly. So I feel like, yes, within this situation, clear communication is a must, because there's a really strong chance for muddy waters here and to create conflict because of this. We have big happy changes. So, yeah, I feel like this, the frog energy, whoever this is or represents to you, they're embarking on a whole, it's almost like they're stepping out onto a fool's journey, like stepping into a whole new journey. It's like a huge personal growth, and it is a big happy change for them. And it actually is going to create a big happy change within the dynamic of those two parental energies, or the two energies that are like a very strong, stable partnership, whatever that is. And that's, even though it's going to shift, that you're no longer having to look after this energy or this thing or this person. It could even be, I don't know, I'm not necessarily getting it's human for whatever reason. It actually is just a little moment of shifting the balance back so that the owl and the two steady partnerships come back into sync again. And you actually find you've got more time together. But it's a big happy change for everybody. And then we do have the message wait. So I feel like there is a sense of, maybe I know that the younger energy, the younger person, and it could just be someone starting anew. It doesn't have to necessarily be age related. I'm just getting this young energy because it's something fresh and new. So, you could be a lot older and in a later stage of your life, but this is embarking on something that makes you feel young again. So it's just got that young energy to it. But wait, the timing's not quite right just yet. I know we're in the preparation stage, we're moving forward, thinking about how we're going to fund this or who's paying for it, all this sort of jazz, but timing's not quite right. So there's a message of wait. So for somebody, one of you is getting the message to wait. And it might actually be that beaver energy. But anyway, we have as just an overall energy, just got one for all of you because we seem to be getting 3 cards for everything at the moment. All good things come in threes, Capricorn. We have intuition. And that's going to be the most, and I think this is particularly for you, Capricorn, no matter who you're identifying with here, and I know this is complicated, this is a message specifically for you to trust your intuition and to really tune into knowing what that gut is saying to you and what you feel is the right thing to do rather than necessarily head and heart. Trusting your intuition is the very kind of like stepping into that knowing. So it's a different kind of feeling. So yes, there's very much trust your intuition on this one. So I hope that makes sense for some of you, Capricorn. If you do want to delve into this a bit deeper, we will be looking at this in the Vimeo Extended. We'll look at a bit more about how each person feels, what sort of actions they're going to take, and we'll take a little peek into the future beyond this and see where we end up. So if you are interested in that, please go to the link in the description box below that says extended reading. Otherwise, if this is where I leave you, please like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.